headlines of this hour on VTV News. European businesses consider Vietnam an attractive investment destination. And later on, Hanoi maintains position as beloved destination among international visitors.
Broadcasting from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. VTV News starts right now.
Good morning. It is now 8 a.m. local time in Hanoi, and you're watching VTV News. I'm dealing with the latest updates. Now, Party General Secretary Tô Lâm has written an article in which he emphasized the importance of lifelong learning, highlighting its role in fostering innovation, responsibility, and societal progress. He stressed that lifelong learning is essential for every citizen, especially officials and party members, to adapt, innovate, and contribute to national development. Citing President Ho Chi Minh's call for continuous learning, the party chief emphasized that Vietnam's success during the Đổi Mới era has been driven by a strong learning culture. He urged officials to embrace continuous self-improvement, take responsibility, and drive national breakthroughs in science, technology, and governance. He underscored that a learning society is key to Vietnam's prosperity, calling for a focus on education and lifelong learning for sustainable development. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính met with Professor Dr. Chu Young, Secretary of the Party Committee of Tsinghua University, in Hanoi on Sunday. He welcomed recent cooperation agreements between Tsinghua and 3 top Vietnamese universities, emphasizing their role in fostering academic exchanges and providing opportunities for Vietnamese students, lecturers, and researchers. The Prime Minister encouraged Tsinghua to expand collaboration with Vietnamese institutions and offer more scholarships and research opportunities. Professor Dr. Chu Young reaffirmed Tsinghua's commitment to strengthening academic and research ties with Vietnam. Later that day, Tsinghua University awarded Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính the title Honorary Professor. He expressed gratitude, noting the honor reflected China's recognition of Vietnam's achievements and commitment to bilateral cooperation. As part of his ongoing series of meetings with businesses, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính met with European businesses in Vietnam on Sunday afternoon. More to follow.
The chairman of the European Chamber of Commerce in Vietnam shared that 75% of surveyed European businesses consider Vietnam an attractive investment destination and are willing to expand investments in the country. On behalf of the government, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính expressed gratitude to EU countries and European businesses for their long-standing cooperation, support, and investment in Vietnam. He urged the businesses to continue supporting Vietnam in achieving economic and social growth targets, expanding investment, and considering Vietnam as a key hub for supply chain and manufacturing development.
Vietnam is willing to create opportunities, build trust, and provide favorable conditions so that European businesses can consider Vietnam as a safe and profitable investment hub, fostering stronger ties between the EU and Vietnam.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính also urged European businesses to create more opportunities for Vietnamese enterprises to integrate into global supply chains and value chains. Additionally, he asked them to provide advice and recommendations for Vietnam's policy and institutional improvements.
Moving on to other news, the private sector contributes up to 45% of Vietnam's GDP, 25% of total export revenue, and creates more than 85% of jobs. It is expected to make a significant contribution to the 8% economic growth target. Accelerating the adoption of new technologies is seen as a core solution to enhance productivity and business management efficiency in the sector. However, to overcome barriers in the investment environment, mechanisms are needed to promote the development of the private economy.
With revenue exceeding $1 million monthly from exporting electronic components to Japan and the United States, this enterprise has automated 35% of its production line and meets several international standards. The company aims to increase automation to 70% within the next 3 years by integrating artificial intelligence into its production lines. However, it faces challenges in building and mastering big data systems, forcing it to adopt a trial and error approach.
We have to observe what our partners are doing and visit their factories to gather insights. We also explore available solutions in Vietnam to find cost-effective options. Finding a comprehensive consulting firm for smart factory development in Vietnam is practically impossible.
Strengthening businesses' internal capacity and mastering production line technologies are considered crucial to reducing costs and minimizing risk of supply disruption.
If we don't take action, we will remain dependent. If we don't innovate, we will forever be stuck in a small role, just outsourcing and assembly. Challenges lie in creating real value for business growth and the economy.
Private investment accounts for 55% of total social investment, or approximately $96 billion. Unlocking these resources through effective solutions will contribute to achieving the annual economic growth target of over 8%.
Welcome back to VTV News. France has pledged nearly 20 billion Vietnamese dong, or $780,000, to support research on renovating Long Bien Bridge with the technical support project document recently approved. The project aims to propose short-term renovation and repair solutions to ensure traffic safety, as well as future plans for the bridge once the National High Railway is discontinued. Long Bien Bridge, Hanoi's first steel bridge spanning the Red River, connects the districts of Hoàn Kiếm, Ba Đình, and Long Bien. The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism has launched the 2025 Tourism Stimulus Program, offering discounts of up to 50% on accommodation, transportation, dining, and entertainment services. Tourist sites and scenic attractions will also reduce or waive fee entrance. Additionally, Vietnam will promote tourism in Poland, the Czech Republic, and Switzerland, 3 countries now eligible for visa exemptions until the end of the year. The tourism sector aims to attract 22 to 23 million international visitors in 2025. Global travel platform TripAdvisor has ranked Hanoi second among the world's top 25 cultural destinations, 7th among the top 25 overall destinations, and 14th among the most beloved destination of all time. This recognition marks a promising start to the year for Vietnam's tourism industry. Join us in the following stories to learn more about Hanoi's appeal to international visitors.
Hanoi offers a unique blend of rich cultural heritage, long-established traditions, and modern vibrancy. Visitors can explore historical landmarks where fascinating stories and legends spark their curiosity and excitement. For this tour guide, Hanoi's growing popularity as a top global destination is evident in his daily workload.
At major landmarks like the Temple of Literature, Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, and even the airport, the influx of visitors is remarkable. Everything here feels fresh and new to foreign travelers.
The city comes alive with music and dancing light, 3D mapping technology transforms historical narrative into vivid experiences, further enhancing visitor appreciation of the capital.
Well-organized nighttime attractions will offer tourists new and memorable experiences, encouraging longer stays. This will boost Hanoi's tourism services and revenue.
As night falls, Hanoi unveils a different charm beyond its solemn and ancient allure. One cultural site leading the way in nighttime tourism is the Thăng Long Imperial Citadel.
Experiencing it at night is great. The cooler weather makes everything much more enjoyable.
Hanoi's active efforts to enhance its appeal to international tourists are yielding promising results. In February 2025 alone, the capital welcomed 2.38 million visitors, marking a 9.6% increase from the same period in 2024.
Now, for nearly 800 years, Phulang pottery has been renowned for its rustic, unrefined, yet strong and sculptural design that celebrate the primal beauty of clay and fire. Nowadays, young artisans in Phulang are exploring, learning, and innovating to bring a fresh perspective to the village's traditional craft. More to follow.
Huan and the artisans of the village have spent most of their week around this new-style wood-fired kiln. This marks the first firing in a counterflow kiln, where Huan and the Phulang craftspeople are learning Japanese pottery techniques. Throughout the 12-hour process, someone must continuously monitor the kiln's temperature, observe the flames and smoke, and adjust the firewood as needed.
This new kiln is designed to produce smaller batches of pottery, but with higher value and greater refinement. It uses fewer resources and less firewood, yet creates products with greater market value.
A key element in pottery making is the clay. Everything else used in the process must also be 100% natural. I have traveled to many places, and when I arrived in Phulang, I was truly impressed. Here, artisans can source materials locally without needing to go far. Tourists love places like this.
Phulang Village is no longer just a place for making and selling pottery. It now also showcases its craftsmanship to visitors eager to learn about Vietnamese ceramics.
When I visit craft villages, I often attend their festivals. I like to join workshops where artisans can demonstrate the uniqueness of their products and share the craftsmanship they have perfected over time.
The traditional roots remain, but the mindset and approach have evolved. The future of Phulang pottery is no longer confined to shelves in small village alleys. It now reaches distant markets, cementing Vietnamese craftsmanship's rightful place on the global ceramics map.
And up next is the weather forecast. And that's the end of VTV News. To rewatch our program, you can download our mobile application, VTVgo, or visit our YouTube channel, VTV4Go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again at 3 p.m. local time.